having a little turmoil over there at MSLSD. They've announced that Up Late with Alec Baldwin has been pulled from the network's schedule for the next 2 weeks following his controversial remarks to a photographer. The source for this is BuzzFeed. Alec Baldwin has a problem. I mean, in addition, anger issue, but he starts yelling at people, and then he throws out all these gay slurs all the time. What, are you gay or something? You know, and even worse. So, I think the guy's mentally ill. That's just me. Obviously, I'm not a professional. I'm just an observer. Let's see, there's more here. Not that it's important, but we always want to keep an eye on MSLSD. Let's see here. He says he made an apology, did Alec Baldwin. I would like to address the comments I made this past week. I did not intend to hurt or offend anyone with my choice of words. The guy's a nut. But clearly I haven't. For that, I am deeply sorry. Words are important. I understand that, and will choose mine with great care going forward. No, you won't. You're a schmuck. What I said and did this week, as I was trying to protect my family, was offensive and unacceptable. You can protect your family, so why are you throwing these slurs out? Behavior like this undermines hard-fought rights that I vigorously support. And how do you support them? How do you support them? With your big mouth? I understand Up Late will be taken off the schedule for tonight and next week. I want to apologize to my loyal fans and to my colleagues at MSLSD. Oh, they don't give a damn. A whole bunch of freaks there. Both for my actions and for distracting from their good work. Again, please accept my apology. No, I don't accept your apology. And I don't even care about you or MSNBC. What do you think of that? As a matter of fact, there's another jerk over there, this guy, what is his name? Martin Bashir. If that is his name, Martin Bashir. Friday closed his show with likely the most disgraceful rant against former Alaska Governor Sarah Palin you've ever heard. Hey, tough guy, Martin Bashir, you like picking on women? You like picking on a mother and a grandmother? You tough guy, pal? You strike me as not tough at all, if you get my drift. As a little puke, tough guy. Besides calling her America's resident dunce and claiming she has a deceased mind, Bashir suggested that someone should defecate in her mouth and urinate in her eyes. And this is a long clip which I will not play because I don't want to disturb you folks about what goes on this pathetic little carbon footprint called MSLSD. But apparently they're offended, and I adjusted this yesterday with Sarah Palin using the word slavery. See, only liberals can use the word slavery. And only certain liberals. That's right. And slavery can only be used in one connotation, and only one connotation. And if anybody breaks these rules, they're going to be trashed. Martin Bashir to the rescue. So she invokes slavery, Sarah Palin does, when she's talking about what's going to happen when the debt finally blows up to our children and our grandchildren. We're going to be slaves to this. And she's exactly right. And there's nothing offensive about saying it that way. My people were slaves. The Jewish people. This isn't to diminish the Jewish people or what took place then. And it has nothing to do with it. Just as it has nothing to do with slavery in the early days of this nation. Nobody's talking about that. You dimwit, Martin Bashir. Where's this guy from, Mr. Producer? Do we know? Google this guy, will you? All the tough guys over there at MSLSD. One after another attacking Sarah Palin. Oh, he's tough, this Martin Bashir. MSNBC. Oh, born in South... Oh, he's a Southie. Born in South London. So why did he come to our country? Why did he come to this country? Just what we need to import more lunatic left-wing nutjobs like Martin Bashir. Stay in your own country, you jerk. Look at that whole network. Just look at it. You got that fat slob. Sorry, folks, I got to go here. I got to deal with this. Ed Schultz, who's got an IQ of a cucumber. Ed Schultz. And he's also physically disgusting. What else do they have there? I've already dealt with the morning schmo. He's a joke. Well, what else? Oh, Chris Matthews. I'll have another drink, Chris. Talking so fast, you got to wonder what that guy's up to. With that spittle in the corner of his mouth all the time. Oh, Rachel Maddow. Yeah, oh, she's the intellect there. Rachel Maddow, she's the smartest one of the bunch there. I know this because everybody says she's so smart. Really? What has she said or written or done that's so smart? Nothing. Oh, Lawrence O'Donnell. Now that guy either has a plate in his head or needs a plate in his head. Right, Larry? You ever see that guy? I mean, honestly, folks, that should be the Comedy Channel. That should be the Comedy Channel. Or the Animal Channel, one or the other. Yes. So that's MSLSD. But this Martin Bashir, you're pretty vicious. And I'm sure the women of America, the National Association, what is that group? I can't remember. I'm tired. The left-wing group. The NOW group, yes, National Organization of Women. Do they come to Sarah Palin's defense? Never. Any other these feminist groups? Never. Because they're not feminist groups. They're left-wing groups. They don't care about women. They care about left-wing women. I promise you they'd be worshiping Sarah Palin if Sarah Palin was a leftist. So Martin Bashir makes these disgusting, outrageous implications, comparisons, statements about a prominent woman in this country, and I bet I'm the only one that takes this jerk on. Right, Marty? Tough guy? All right. I'll be right back.
Mark Levin.